Hey everyone, and welcome to TopThink. Today we'll learn 9 little tips for happiness. Now, let's begin. The American writer and publisher William Feather famously said, "Plenty of people miss their share of happiness not because they never found it, but because they didn't stop to enjoy it." Now, each of us has our own personal goals, whether that's career success, fame, fortune, romantic adventure, familial fulfillment, creative genius, or the like. But each of those highly individualized wants boils down to the same basic thing: the desire to be happy. So, what did Feather mean? Well, in short, happiness comes from within. We need to stop striving so hard for the next big thing and instead appreciate all the good that we have here and now. Research has suggested that happiness is not found solely in achievements or possessions. Instead, it's found mostly in the intangible and the unmeasurable things like our relationships and how we perceive and interact with the world. So let's learn how to change that mindset and welcome joy into your life. Without further ado, here are 9 little tips for happiness. Number 1. Set meaningful goals. You have a to-do list that's a mile long, a jam-packed calendar, and an email inbox that's overflowing. You know what you have to do, but do you know why you do it? Sometimes we just get so caught up in the daily rat race that we lose sight of the big picture. Working toward goals that are meaningful to you, big or small, will lead to greater happiness and satisfaction. Sit down and take stock of what matters to you. What gets you excited? What lights you up? Whether it's a relationship, creative passion, social cause, or dream hobby, write down your desires. Stick the note in a place where you'll see it often and be inspired. Then make a list of the steps that you need to take to get you closer to those ideals. Do a periodic check-in on your daily, weekly, and annual activities. Are they still aligned with your happiness goals? Perhaps you need a reset. Number 2. Take care of your body. Happiness isn't just a state of mind. Don't lose sight of your body while working to enrich your soul. Your physical being plays a major role in your mood. After all, it's your body that produces the chemicals that make you feel happy. If you don't take care of your body, then you won't be able to produce them effectively. Eat healthy, nutritious meals made up of lean proteins, leafy greens, healthy fats, and whole grains. Get enough sleep, at least 7 to 9 hours per night, in a neat, dark, cool, and calmly decorated bedroom. And keep your body moving. Most adults should get between 20 to 30 minutes of moderate cardiovascular exercise per day, combined with gentle strength training. Number 3. Be mindful. Mindfulness is the art of living in the present moment. It's essential to happiness as it grounds you in the here and now, releasing you from the regrets of the past and the uncertainties of the future. Mindfulness helps you focus, appreciate what's directly in front of you, and it calms your nervous system. Incorporating a version of it into your daily practice is an important stepping stone on the journey to contentment. Daily meditation can help you center your energy while acknowledging and releasing intrusive thoughts. Yoga is another centering practice that helps you get in touch with your physical body, build your strength, and calm your racing thoughts and breath. Writing in a journal is another way to enjoy mindful living. Writing about your day can keep you organized and relaxed while allowing you to process complex emotions. And if you're looking for a quick hit of chill vibes, then try square breathing to slow down and regulate your breath. Breathe in for 4 counts, hold it for 4, breathe for 4, and then hold again. Or try the 5 senses trick, which is especially good for you when you're in a state of excessive stress or panic. Just name 5 things that you can see, 4 things that you can touch, 3 things that you can hear, 2 things that you can smell, and 1 that you can taste. It grounds you in the present. Number 4. Declutter your space. All of our senses play a role in our happiness, and that includes sight. Be mindful of the visual stimuli impacting you day in and day out. A messy space can be psychologically straining, leaving you feeling distracted, overwhelmed, discouraged, and even guilty for letting the mess compound. Declutter your space to help declutter your mind. Minimize loose papers. Organize them into file folders. Use in-out baskets. Stick them in labeled binders. And digitize and recycle as much as you can. Put loose pens in a cup and smaller items into drawers. Put away your clean laundry as soon as it's done and keep all the dirty items away in a closed basket. And take a few minutes a day to clean up the kitchen. That way, it never builds up. Number 5. Seek out balance. The phrase work-life balance has dominated our cultural conversation for years, and for a good reason. A balanced life is a happy one, but many of us sacrifice it along the way during the daily grind, relentlessly pursuing achievement through work while letting our playful spirit just fall to the wayside. Work and responsibility are central to life, but just as important are play and rest. Seek out balance for yourself. Build time in your daily schedule for moments of rest, pleasure, and self-care. When work time is ended, truly end it. Turn off your work devices and log off for the day. Stay fully present in your real life outside of the office. Developing your hobbies is a great way to ensure a more balanced life overall. Think about what activities you enjoyed in your youth and pursue the adult equivalent. Sewing, reading, crafting, fishing, hiking, and photography are all great places to start experimenting. Number 6. Prioritize your relationships. Humans are innately social creatures. None of us were meant to live totally solitary lives. Make sure you prioritize your relationships with others. It's those deep connections that truly make life worth living. Choose your friends wisely. Seek out the people who make you feel like the best version of yourself. Make time to regularly check in with coffee dates, phone calls, and walks in the park that allow for meaningful conversation and connection. And remember to stay in touch with family, our natural and deepest connections. Call your mom, host family dinner. Cherish the time you have with the people that matter. Number 7. Occasionally unplug. Technology is integral to our daily lives, and it's here to stay. And while advancements in personal technology like computers, phones, tablets, and smart TVs have made it easier than ever to access information and communicate with others, this constant state of connection has harmful effects too. Enjoy your tech in moderation, and remember to occasionally unplug and reconnect with nature, with others, and with yourself. There are some simple, practical ways to do this that will boost your productivity and greatly benefit your spirit. Set aside certain hours of the day to deal with email. And when the time is up, then close the email app. This way you can avoid the email trap of endless replies. Delete social media apps from your phone for a few days or weeks at a time to prevent mindless scrolling. Make use of the Do Not Disturb feature to minimize distracting notifications. One key to happiness is avoiding comparisons. Stop holding up your life to examine it against others. Social media plays a major role in this. Each of us puts the best of the best on social media. It's positive for the poster, but not necessarily an honest portrayal of daily life. Don't compare the worst of your life to the best of others online. It only leads to unnecessary feelings of dissatisfaction. Number 8. Practice kindness. One of the best ways to find happiness within us, ironically, is to get outside of yourself for a bit. Helping others can bring a sense of fulfillment and purpose. Volunteering to assist people who are struggling with major issues like poverty, homelessness, abuse, or illness can also help you put your own relatively minor problems in perspective. Try getting involved in local community service activities. Give your time at a soup kitchen or collect items for a homeless or women's shelter. Hold a bake sale to benefit a community improvement project, or just show up and get your hands dirty at a town cleanup event. You'll be giving back while meeting like-minded people. But your kindness practice shouldn't be limited to certain extracurricular activities. To be truly effective and meaningful, it should instead be how you approach all interactions in life, great and small. Make an effort to make others happy. Be generous with your compliments and random acts of kindness. Do unto others as you would have others do to you. After all, kindness, like happiness, is contagious. Your kind approach should also extend to yourself. it's time to change your self-talk. Notice when you're mentally putting yourself down or thinking negatively about your experiences. Replace old insults with positive comments on your abilities and incorporate hopeful affirmations into your internal dialogue. Number 9. Choose joy. Ultimately, happiness is a choice. So much of life is beyond our control, but the one thing that we do have power over is how we react to it. Being here, actively trying to make your life brighter, is a good first step. Now, bring that intention into everything you do. You need to realize and accept that perfection may not be possible. Instead, focus on progress over perfection. Celebrate small wins along your life's journey. Throw a little party for yourself whenever something goes right, even if it means just taking a 5-minute dance break or clocking off work 20 minutes early. Maintain a positive attitude and reframe every failure as an opportunity to learn and grow. As William Feather said, happiness is here. You just need to stop and enjoy it. Learn to be happy with yourself exactly as you are. A gratitude practice where you're actively listing out all the positive things in your life that you're thankful for can help you start to recognize everything that's going right. Soon you'll start to revel in the happiness that's already around you, which will only beget more. Hey, thank you for watching TopThink, and be sure to subscribe because more incredible content is on the way.